We know things can change, ties can change. As I say, last year we went 7-2, then we don't win a game to whatever it was to get in the playoffs. So for us, not worrying about too much and just focusing on the little picture instead of the bigger picture.
Have you talked to Mr. Love lately?
I talked to him. What was it? Two games ago. I talked to him. Yeah.
I think he's going to be spilling the beans to the Seahawks about what you guys do.
I hope not. But then again, at the same time, that's this team he's with. At the end of the day, he's gonna do what he needs to do, for him to get a better chance to win. So, as a person, no one playing with him, I hope he wouldn't. But at the end of the day, that's his new team. That's who his loyalty is with. So I'm just excited to see him and play.
What do you look at this defense and pinpoint, what's your primary concern of why you haven't played up to, I'm sure, what your own standards are?
Just execution and doing our job. That's pretty much what it boils down to and comes down to. Just tighten it up in the week of work and just going after, like I said, the smaller pictures, just doing your job, executing, alignment, assignment technique, and then just go from there.
When you blitz as much as you do and then you hear 2 sacks and 0 takeaways, how much do those two numbers hurt, knowing how much you guys, it's your intent to go pressure? Right. How much do hearing those numbers hurt right now?
I wouldn't say they hurt. It's one of the things that we know it's still early. If we keep going, keep clicking, keep just coming with the same intention, the same mentality, and just trying to improve as well. We know those things will come. Obviously, we want more turnovers or more sacks, but with this being so early, you just never know how this league turns. Like I said, we were 7-2 and we didn't have too many sacks or too many turnovers like that, really. So we know that things are going to change. We know this is a league that is every Sunday, so we know things will change in our favor.
Do you look at last week and say that that's the perfect example of that? I mean, the Cardinals beat the Cowboys. There were upsets last week.
I did see that game, but they play. They're a good team. When I say any given Sunday, any team in this league can win. You just never know what happened. Never know what you may get on that Sunday, Thursday, Monday, even Saturdays when they play the game. So I don't see teams as being underdogs, really, because I feel like anything can happen. Even when you get to the playoffs, the wild card team or whatever it may be can beat the number one team. As in instance, when I was in Tennessee, we went down there to Baltimore, and it was the number 1 seed. Knocked them out. So I don't really look at being an underdog as a thing.
What's the most difficult part of being part of a defense that does blitz a lot? I mean, does it put a lot of pressure on D-backs, obviously, coverage? What is the pressure like for you guys when you blitz a lot?
I think the benefit of blitzing a lot is you know what to expect. I don't really think of it as you blitzing. You know that thing, the ball might come out how it may be. You know what to expect. So at the end of the day, just lining up, doing your job, just doing your 111. So I don't see it as a pressure, and if it's pressure, I mean, that's what you're expected of, and people expect things from you. That's a good thing.
How hard is it to work on tackling in season? Is it something you think you could really even work on?
Just wrapping up, thudding up. Good angles to the ball, 11 hats to the ball, just the little things, effort, running to the ball, angles, and thudding up and wrapping up.
You say effort. Why do you even have to say that at this point? I mean, you think that hasn't always been there?
No.
Is that part of why you guys have struggled tackling? I think we could agree on that. Probably.
No, I just think, 11 hats running to the ball, effort is just something that everybody does. Regardless of what may happen, 11 hats to the ball, effort. I don't think it as a bad thing, I had to say. Just do it. It's one of those things, you just get it done.
When you look at this defense, I mean, you've given up 98 points. I mean, do you sit there and say, we've played a couple of the best offenses in the league, or do you sit there and go, we got to be a hell of a lot better?
I just sit there and just try to be better, do better, regardless of who the opponent is. It's always faceless, nameless opponent. Just go out there and just got to do better, execute better.
You care what the public perception is about you. Obviously, you played 2 primetime games.
Mm-hmm.
The entire nation has seen you lose those by 58 points. Mm-hmm. I think I heard on the Monday night broadcast yesterday, the Giants, they were just like, oh, they're struggling badly. Does that resonate with you? Does that mean anything to any guys in here?
Nah, I don't think so. I know for me, I don't really,
not?
really bother me. Don't get under my skin at all. Why not? Just don't. I really don't really care about other people's perception, other people's thoughts, really. Because anybody's perceptions, thought, and expectations can't compare to what I have or we have of ourselves. So what anybody else says, I don't want to say it don't matter. Everybody's opinion is valid and they got right to it. But for us in here, it doesn't really bother us.